Are you tired of your current financial situation? Are you struggling to pay your bills? Are you unable to buy your dream car? Are you unable to go on that vacation because you're unable to fund it? If you are in this category, stay glued to your screen as Roman and I will be revealing the secrets of most millionaires such as Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Kiyosaki, and Bill Gates, the methods that they use to achieve their wealth. Roman, can you please tell us a bit about yourself and what motivated you to join the multi-level marketing and TNs to be precise?
Yeah, sure, thanks. My name is Roman, as you could understand already. I'm 24. I live in Minsk now, in Belarus. Yeah, but I'm not from Minsk. I was born in a small city, like a regional city. But despite that, I had a good study at school, and I always wanted to be successful in my life. But after my study was almost finished, I understood, despite I had a good specialization, I studied linguistics, so I have some foreign languages. I understood that my life won't have any success because life of the employee is just when you get up in the morning and you walk till the evening, and there is nothing changed for years, for 10 years, for 20 years, for 38 years. I didn't want such life for me and for my family. And even more, I always understood that, for example, when you have a salary, and each month your salary is not enough. It's not enough for paying the bills.
No, that's true.
You cannot save enough money. And that I understood it's just the closed circle that goes the same way and all the time. So I just understood that I need to change something, and one of the way was any kind of business. But I had no experience in business. I had no investments to get. I had no great money. I had no friends who could share their knowledge with me. At that time I just meet the multi-level marketing. It was like a great opportunity for me, because in multi-level marketing anyone could start having no
knowledge,
capital, no capital. Just when he just learned step by step, so starting from the beginning. For example, I just started multi-level marketing as my part-time job during the study, when I wanted to have additional money for me for living. So I just understood after finishing the university, I don't need to find a job because I have my business. Despite maybe it's not so much money yet, but when I just develop it, when I just give more time to it, it will absolutely be more better.
Productive. I think I can relate to that, because in my own case it's a bit similar, because after my university degree I got a job. One most important thing is our mindset, the mindset we have. So where I come from, the city I come from, the mindset was after university you get a job and then you earn a salary and you start a family. And then I grew up with that mindset, and after my university I got a job with a commercial bank, and I started working with the bank for 6 months. And then I was having these financial difficulties. Even though I was being paid salary, I couldn't save up enough to even rent an apartment for myself. And I started asking myself questions that, okay, I want to travel around the world. I want to buy beautiful cars. I want to have a good dream. I have a good dream to achieve in my life, but then this work is not giving me what I wanted. And I was lucky enough that I was very close to my direct team leader, and he shared his experience with me. He has been in the company for over 5 years, and before the end of the month he has already run out of money and he's broke. And I asked myself, is this where I want to be in the next 5 years? And I said, no, I can't continue like this. If I really want to change my financial situation, I have to go into business. And then I started reading about business. I started reading about successful people, what they do to make money. And then I realized that if you really want to make money, you don't have to go after chasing money. What you have to do is to provide value. You understand? Look out for people's problems, the challenges they are having, and you provide solution to their problems, and automatically money will come your way, because money is just like a piece of paper that is being exchanged for values you give. So I started searching out for ways that I could give values to humanity and then in return get money back from it. And I came to realize that, okay, the job I was doing was with a bank, and then I realized that there are some remote areas whereby there are no banks there, and there are no ATM card machines where they can withdraw money when they need money, so they have to travel a far distance. And then the closest bank to them, when you go there, you see a whole crowd of people gathered just to get access to their money. And I was like, okay, this is these people's problem. How can I solve this? And because I was working with a bank, I applied for this point of sales machine. With the machine, you can just slide in your debit card and you'll be debited, and then the operator will give you cash in return. So I said, okay, since these people are having this issue of accessing their money, let me provide a solution for them. And then I went to a location whereby there was no bank close by and there was no ATM card. And I went there with the machine. I opened my first office in the hotel. The hotel, they have a lodge, they have a bar session, and also they have like a restaurant. So people come there to to have fun and all of that, but they need cash to do all of that. So I started providing the services, and before you know it, within a month, I was able to get my own apartment. And mind you, when I was working with this bank, I couldn't even rent an apartment for myself. And in an interval of 3 months, I was able to open a second branch of the business. And in a month, I was getting like 3 times the salary I was being paid in the bank. I was like, wow, this is really, really great, because if you really want to change your financial status, you have to go into a business, provide values, and then this money will come to you. So basically, that's our motivation. That's what motivated us to go into business. So, Roman, as an experienced multi-level marketer, what is multi-level marketing and what is TNS? Can you break it down for us, please?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Multi-level marketing is just the industry where the products is marketed to the customers.
Okay.
We have the principle of conversational marketing, when the people just get the results, the experience of using, and when you are just satisfied, when you are just happy, if you have solved some health issue, for example.
Wow, that is the value I'm talking about. You provide value to people.
You will absolutely share your emotions with someone. For example, when you had struggles for some questions for 5 years, 10 years, and there were some months, and after that you have solved it. You don't have it anymore. You will absolutely say, oh, hey David, you could not believe, but I have solved my health issue.
Wow.
Yeah, and there are so much questions. We do so many recommendations in our everyday life. For example, when you go to the shop, when you go to the cafe, when we choose some clothes, products, and so on, we use recommendations every day, but not. There are so small companies that use that effect for stimulating and motivating their customers to recommend it. So in multi-level marketing, this is the main message of marketing the products, the conversation and the result of the experience. So, but we could also remember that in multi-level marketing is not just about sales. You don't need to stop on your recommendations. No, and 90% of building multi-level marketing is about building your network. Network marketing, it can also be called. Because when you are just building your group, for example, and there are 100 people or 1,000 people who are just doing the recommendation, you don't need to go on sales and to reach high volume of the products a month. But when everyone just dealing not just a small and average, for example, 100 a month on recommendation, when 100 people, 1,000 people do it every month, that could lead you to a great volume of the whole organization.
Wow.
And you have you have the percent from that, and that gives you a good money from that. And you also should remember about the value that you give to your customers, to the people, that they are just improving their health, for example, in in our case. And TNs is just the company that we deal with, that's just a great, strong partner. Yes, just a commercial manufacturer that produces products for health, services for health. Yeah, it's just of natural origin, it's harmless to our body, it's fully certificated, licensed, so it's just a reliable partner to work with.
Okay, that's great. You know, for over 5 years now, I've been making researches about financials, how to make money, and how to gain financial freedom. And then one business that strikes me the most, and people are making a good living from it, is multi-level marketing. And that is why I decided to talk to you about multi-level marketing today, because of the impact it has shown on people's life and the value they give to humanity. And that's one thing that interests me the most about multi-level marketing. But then, what comes to mind whenever you tell anyone about multi-level marketing and then the building of networks? What comes to their mind is, okay, is this not like a pyramid scheme? Because in pyramid scheme, you have to go to bring more people to your networks for you to be able to make money. So that discourages most people when you tell them about multi-level marketing, because they find it difficult to differentiate between multi-level marketing and the pyramid schemes. So tell me please, Roman, as an experienced multi-level marketer for over 3 years now?
Yeah.
Over 3 years now, okay. So what are the differences that you can point out between multi-level marketing and pyramid schemes?
Yeah, sure. As a rule, people often confuse pyramid schemes and multi-level marketing. Very often, even pyramid schemes, even like masks for the network marketing or for the multi-level marketing. But you need just to check 3 points. 3 points how to make a difference between pyramids and multi-level marketing. Yeah. The first one is the product that the company work with. If you need to pay for something that is not you can touch, for example, maybe it's like some cryptocurrency, like some licenses, like investments. If it needs investments and you need to find people who make investments, that means that you earn money just from the recruiting, just when new people come in.
So to put in your money.
Yeah. But in some time, for example, it can last, for example, half a year, 1 year, 2 years. People understand that I don't want to pay money for the cryptocurrency that no one knows and no one needs. So at that moment, they just start coming to that organization. And so you can just imagine that there is no people at the bottom. There is was investments done to the organization, and all the upstanding people, they just get no income at that moment. So, and that's why there is like such definition like the pyramid scams.
Okay. Scams.
Scams,
yeah.
So at that moment it scams, so it stops and it's just ruined. And so such people just go to the another pyramid schemes and saying things like, you are the first, you are gonna be the first, and all the money will just come to you.
And they use the same scheme to scam people more.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And the second thing you need to care about is the age. As I told you, that all pyramid schemes are based on such terms. When, for example, you are the first, and that's why it don't last for more than 1 or 2 years. So if the company is just like 1-2 years and it's saying such things, be care about it. Yeah. And while the multi-level marketing, for example, the company TMs that we work with is like 27 years old now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
There are companies that are like 30 years, 40 years old, and one of the first companies that from America is like 60 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's just 60 years old, people are dealing with it, having the same products. It's like absolutely legal, legalized. Yeah, it's like the third point that you need to care about, because, for example, different pyramid schemes, they're not licensed, they're not like registered in a proper way. They're just in some other countries, and they're just so it's like not clear at all. While, for example, here in Belarus we are dealing with health products, and those health products are you can see it in pharmacy store.
Okay.
And could you please just imagine how much documents do you need to take your products to the pharmacy store? Yeah, and it's very funny for me when people say things like multilevel marketing is not legal, and I say, why? Our products is in a pharmacy.
Yeah, it went through the whole legal processes to get there, you know.
Yeah. Or for example, when the same company is doing like thousands or hundreds thousands of dollars each month of volume, and it's doing for years, for like 10 years, 15 years. Could you think, please, are you the first one who tried to ask if it's legal or not? Or do you see in the government all people are just blind, they don't do it? It's just funny for me.
I understand. Me personally, as an entrepreneur and as an investor, basically before I venture into any business to invest in it, to put in money, I usually make some researches, like you just said. One, what I do is to check the faces behind the products. Who are the building teams of these products? What are their profiles? Are their profiles hidden, or are their profiles visual? And then secondly, I check the reviews, the reviews about this company, and what people who have tried this company are saying about this company. I do a whole lot of research to check the reviews, and then also, like you say, the products. I check the products. Are these products legal? Are these products physical, that can be felt, that can be touched, that can be used? Are these products giving values that can last for a whole long period of time? I check out for that as well. And then I check out for the duration, for the years, just like you said. How long have these people been in business? Because most pyramid schemes, like you said, it hardly lasts up to a year. If a pyramid scheme lasts up to a year, then those people are really experts in this scamming world. So these are things to look out for when you are investing. And thank you to Roman for clearly differentiating between multi-level marketing and pyramid schemes. So Roman, tell us please, how can one make money from multi-level marketing? Because why we are here today is probably to discuss how to change our financial situations and how to become financially stable and obtain financial freedom. So can you please tell us the different levels of multi-level marketing, probably with teams, and then how much can one make in these levels per month?
Yeah, sure. Compensation plan is one of the essential parts that you need to get in if you want to choose a company of multi-level marketing. Yeah, it's just it influences the money that is paid to the network and to the company, and there is like a golden percent, like 50-50. 50% go to the company and 50% go to the network.
Okay.
Because, for example, when there is less to the company, it means that the product is not a good one. And if there is less to the network, that means that people don't get the money they needed to. So there is
it's just like they are working for the company, not earning much.
That's right. So there is like 50-50. That is the golden percents.
Okay.
And what's about the company TNs and about the percents in it? That's one of the main things, that it starts from 10%. So could you please just imagine that in your traditional business you get 10% from the volume. From the volume that you do. I know that in traditional business, like you can earn like 1, 2, 3%, 5% is just very high from the volume. But in network marketing you get starting from 10% in TN's company. I know that's not in every country such high percents, but in TN's, thanks to the logistics, thanks to the scale of the company, it can afford such opportunities.
Okay.
Yes. Great. And actually there are like some levels in company we don't have like positions, we have like statuses. In TN's company the status shows the volume that you have done for the company and the percents that you that you get from your network.
Okay.
Yeah, it all starts, for example, with 4-star status. When you get the 10%,
Okay.
to get this level, you need to make about like a little more than $200 product volume done for the whole time.
Okay.
In the company. It doesn't matter you take it like for 1 week, for 1 month, for 1 year. The company does not oblige you in some terms. Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah. So let me just explain some things, because in the beginning the company takes you as a client. And after that, it sees it. For example, you make order for $10, for $20, for $50, even more. And when you get, say, like more than $200, the company understands that, wow, he uses the products and he uses quite much. I guess he just recommended it to his friends, to the family. We need to motivate it, to stimulate him
to do more.
Yeah. And that's why it just gives. Okay, you will get 10% from your recommendations. Yeah.
Wow.
And after that, you start earning from your partners as well.
Wow.
Yeah. And after that, there are some other statuses, and the last status in the main status part is like 8-star status.
Wow.
It's when you reach the whole volume of the group, of your group, is like a little more than $100,000 volume done for the whole time in the company.
Wow.
At that point, you get like 30% from your personal actions, and that's like starting from 7 to 20% from your network.
Wow, that's a good percentage.
Yeah. And this volume can be reached in 1 to 3 years.
3 years? Okay.
Yeah, and the income at the status is like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, depending on your organization. So it's just
per month.
Per month.
Wow.
Per month.
That's a whole lot to start up with, you know.
Yeah, sure. With at that status, you don't need to find a job, for example. Yeah, that's the next status that I'm planning to reach by the end of this year. Okay. Yeah, so no job is required.
Yeah.
And one of the highest statuses in our company is the different lines. Yeah, Tian's in its original name is translated as the golden line, the flying line, and there are one of the last statuses is the golden line.
Golden line?
Yeah.
Okay, so as a golden line member, like an average, how much can you earn in a month?
At Lines, you can earn a month like starting from $3,000 to $10,000.
Wow!
Yeah.
That's a whole lot, man.
Yeah, and to become a golden lion, you just need to have the 8-star, some 8-star statuses in your network, in your organization. So when you're just helping your people, you are starting to earn even more. There is just like fair, how do you say? Fair percentages that you are given and your people given, and everybody is like happy. It's just some other model of distributing and relocating the money in the organization.
Okay, that's great. Thank you for the breakdown, and thank you for telling us the different amounts that one can make in the different statuses of TMs in multi-level marketing. So, over the years now you've been in the business, I know you've faced some challenges and some setbacks in the business, because when trying to change your financial status, it is normal to encounter challenges along the way. So, can you please tell us from your experiences, what are some of the challenges you've experienced in this business, and what are your advice for beginners, multi-level marketers, for people who want to start this business today? What are your advice for them? And then before Roman will share these secrets to us about how to become successful in this business, because I know he's going to definitely tell us some of the things he did and some of the obstacles he overcame, you know, to be able to be successful in this business, which is very, very important for a beginner multi-level marketer. So before Roman will share that with us, if you're still following us up to this moment and you like the video, kindly hit the subscribe button below and ensure to like our button and turn on the bell notification button so that you get notifications of each videos that will be dropping on this particular topic and other related topics. And also, don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section. Let's interact if you're interested in this business and you want to kickstart it, and then we'll hold you by the hand and teach you how to go about it successfully. So Roman, please, can you share some of your experiences with us, some setbacks and your advice for a beginner multi-level marketer?
Yeah, sure. For example, and speaking about the struggles and some difficulties that I had, for example, in the beginning, yeah, one of the first things it was the opinion about the business from the environment, the people that are around you. For example, your friends, relatives, parents. In the beginning, many people are just afraid of anything unknown, and they would just pick you off. They see things like, we don't know this business. It looks like very easy to be done. That's not how it should be. And say things like, or some of them could be just saying things like, one of my friends had experience in such pyramid schemes, and he just failed. It was just a scam. And
Talking about failure. Talking about failure. In the journey to attaining financial freedom, you should set your mind to encounter a whole lot of failures along the way. Now, when you fail at something, it doesn't make you a failure. It doesn't make you are a failure. But then you get to learn new things. You get to get more experiences. I personally have tried a whole lot of businesses, and I can tell you that I've failed on a whole lot of them. But what happened along the line? I learned different things from my failures, from the things I failed at, and then it makes me a better person. It brought me to where I am today, because if I am afraid of failing, I wouldn't be able to take risks, to try new things. So, if you're watching this video and you really want to change your financial status, please be ready to take risks. Be ready to take risks, because I can tell you it's not a very smooth road. You're going to encounter some challenges and some failures along the line, but that shouldn't discourage you. You should probably learn from your mistakes and from your failures to make you a better person, because it is required in this journey of attaining financial freedom. Yeah, Roman, you can continue.
So you could just care about the opinion of you. Absolutely, actually, not care about the opinion of the people around you, and you should just remember about, okay, they're telling me what to do, but will they just pay for my family in the future? No, they will not.
They won't.
No. So that's why you are having your personal life, you have your personal goals and dreams, and you should go forward towards that. One of the second struggles was for me just finances, because in the beginning, when you're just learning this business, you may not have the income of $1,000 a month. And when you need to pay for the flat, you need to buy some foods, there can be some struggles for me. And I remember, I also remembered that when you are just studying in the university, you spend 4 years, 5 years to get the specialization in your profession. You don't earn money till you study. And in this business, you can spend, if you spend 4 or 5 years studying, and you will absolutely reach the financial freedom. And you will become absolutely free. Free.
Wow, that's great.
And so maybe let me call the third thing is just the physical time and effort that you need to give in this business, because, for example, everything is not so easy as you could see in the beginning. It's not like, because I often meet people who say things like, okay, I've got it. Today I call my friends, tomorrow they call their friends, and by the end of the week I will have thousands of people and will earn thousands of dollars a day. No, that's not like that's done, because you need to find the proper people, you need to study, you need to learn, you need to learn everything about the company, the products, and so on. So there is like the education time in this business. And for example, very often it took for me, when I had half of the day when I need to go to the study and to spend in the university, and after that, when many people just came home, they were just relaxing, visiting cafes, going out with friends, and I had to work, and I was working like till 10, till 12, till the midnight, and just after that I was absolutely exhausted, and it was like some months of such kind of some regime, some such timetables, but all the time I could just realize that I'm working till my friends are just going out and just wasting their time, yeah, hoping for their future profession. I don't want to have such life. I'm building my future, I'm building my dreams and my goals. That's why I'm ready to spend some months, 1 year, 2 years, no matter how long, but to reach my goals and to reach my dreams.
Wow, that's great, that's great. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your experiences with us. I think from what I can understand from what Roman said, it's actually going to take some sacrifices for you to be successful in this business and to also attain your financial freedom. Just like you said, you need time, you need some efforts, you know, you need like a financial a financial commitment as well. Yeah, before you get this thing done. And more importantly, I think from the last statement you made was about patience. You really need to be patient with the process for you to attain financial freedom. Because when you are impatient, you can easily fall to these pyramid schemes, these get rich quick schemes, you know, because that's how they put it to you. When you're not patient, when you're not ready to give it time to grow, automatically you fall into these get rich quick schemes, and you end up wasting your time, wasting your money, wasting your investment, wasting your efforts, because they are going to present it to you in such a way that they will make it feel that you are going to become successful and financially free within a month if you follow this particular system and all of that. But then in reality, it doesn't work that way. Investment, business is just like a newborn baby, you know. You have to give it time to grow from different stages to different stages before you become financially free. So that's all for now about financial marketing. Roman, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And for our viewers out there, if you've learned anything from this video and you have any contribution, kindly leave a comment down below for us to interact. And if you have any question, kindly drop it down in the comment section below, and Roman is going to respond to your questions, and probably we're going to give it out to you again to learn from it. And if you really enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the subscription button and also turn on the notification bell to get notifications on new videos as it's uploaded. Thank you so much, and God bless. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Roman.